Okay, welcome everybody. This is very exciting. Ooh, I am very excited. So, Novawolf and Murph in the Wild. So this is a very exciting matchup. I'm very excited to see what these people are going to do. This is my first time commentating on a game I know very little about. So I'm going to learn along with everybody here. So, right away, we have Novawolf, which I know has a PB of 4 minutes and 59 seconds. And 873 milliseconds. So that means that Novawolf, I think, is coming into this match as the favorite. So MurphInTheWild has a PB of 5 minutes and 9 seconds. So we're going to see exactly what they can do here. Novawolf off to a lead here in 1-2 before doing a quick jump. Murph opting for a safety flower. Do not lose that flower, Murph. Okay. Quick turnaround for Novawolf, going into 4-1. 4-1, everybody, is the most boring. Of the levels. Alright, let me see here. Alright, we are readjusting volume here. Let me know if you can hear me better. How's it going now, chat? Where are we at? You let me know. So we have Novawolf trying for the wrong warp and was successful. Excellent. Great. So, yes. So Novawolf is ahead right now. Both successful with the wrong warp, which is very nice, very interesting. Novawolf really banking on not hitting anything, which, as we all know, is how we are successful in Mario, by not running into anything. Some safety strats here by Novawolf, not opting for any tight jumps, which is probably wise. And we have, this is a pretty good match so far. We have a neck and neck right now. MurphInTheWild can afford to be a little bit more risky because he has the built-in firepower to save him. But still, Novawolf in the lead. Alright, that's a pretty clean 8-1. No fireworks for Novawolf. Moving on to 8-2. And MurphInTheWild just powering through with fire. And a good 8-1. Nice clean 8-1. No fireworks as well. Alright. Okay, so quick and efficient 8-2 from Novawolf, going with safety strat. We're put in our Koopa in the correct position. Beautiful execution by Novawolf. But again, not far behind. We have MurphInTheWild. Again, safe strats with our Fireflower Mario. Again, being very cautious. MurphInTheWild wants to save Mario and Novawolf. A little touch and go there with those little Koopa brothers. Oh, classic 8-3. A nice RNG fest for those of us that are not as attuned in the ways of 8-3. The Novawolf, beautiful 8-3. Again, MurphInTheWild not far behind. Okay, let's see what Novawolf does in 8-4. Lag there, clean water section. Going through the pipe. MurphInTheWild. Let's see what Bowser does. And through 581. Very well done for Novawolf. Nice and clean MurphInTheWild. Very respectable, not far behind. Sacrificing the fire flower to get through the pipe real quick. And let's see what Bowser has in store for Murph. Nice and safe and easy. Nice. Well done, folks. Well done. 532 for MurphInTheWild and a 510 for Novawolf. Well done. Good game all around. So, we have, oops, sorry. Refresh that. Good job, everybody. That was amazing. I would kill for a 5:32 time on any sort of tournament run. That's very impressive. But GG's to everybody all around, and let's get ready for our next game. All right, both our runners are ready. So right now we have Novawolf up 1 game to 0. We're getting ready for a countdown. We're going to start very soon. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, can you hear me, guys? All right, let's pump up the jam on the volume here. Can you hear me, chat? Give me a what? Actually, just tell me if you hear me. I'll take care of Nova's audio, don't you worry. All right, well, we should be okay now. You can hear something of what I'm saying because I've now adjusted audio accordingly, and you guys let me know. Otherwise, hey, here we are. All right. I think we are good to go. We're having a countdown right now. We're at 4. Oh, 3, 2. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. All right, we're off to a good start here. Hopefully you can hear the game, and very close right now. Novawolf is slightly in the lead. All right. Okay. All right, so very exciting. 1, 2, always interesting to see what's going to happen here. Being behind, MurphInTheWild might actually go with some more risky strats in order to get out of there faster. But, oh, opts for a nice safe strat with the with the Koopa shell there. Attempt of some pipe jumps, which is good to get him through there faster. Novawolf already rounding the bend into the pipe. So again, we have Nova in the lead again. All right, very close, still very close. And when you're small Mario and you opt for no safety strats, it's all about execution. Everybody here and everybody watching probably knows all of the strats and all the things you have to do to execute correctly. Now it's just a matter of, you know, connecting the dots and making it go extremely well on the day of the tournament, while you have hundreds of people watching, or 97 people, I should say. So into 4-2, Novawolf first with the first bounce, got the second bump, and a death for Novawolf, and a death for MurphInTheWild. So that was an opportunity lost for Murph, but Novawolf gets a second chance. Attempting to go for, and another death for Novawolf, and another death for MurphInTheWild. All right, take three. Take three. All right, well, we have a game overs across the board. We're going back to 4-1. So again, I don't know if it's nerves, or I don't know if it's a desire to wrench victory from the jaws of defeat. But hey, Murph, Nova, you guys got this. You can do it. So we have Murph opting for a safety strat here. And we have Novawolf making it to 4-2 early. That is a very rare double game over. Nova attempting the wrong warp. He got his bounces in. And Nova attempting the wrong warp as well, and he got it too, so good. I mean, I've speedrun this game as well, and half the time I can't tell if the wrong warp's going to work or not, so hey, more power to these runners who are doing it under pressure here. So here we are, Murph at 8-1. Novawolf at 8-1. Slightly ahead now. Nova slowing it down, making his jumps. Nothing fancy, just doing the job. He's got some, so Nova's got some time here. So if you're far ahead, you might as well take the time and execute perfectly. Okay, not a bad 8-1 for Murph, but he's got one firework, which is every firework is like a stab in the belly. But off to 8-2 real quick. Nice jump from Murph. Novawolf being pretty careful, working his way through. Oh, Nova having an early supper of Bullet Bill. So an opening here for MurphInTheWild. And Nova catching up very, very quickly. So now they're neck and neck here. Very exciting. Both opting for the bump. Murph opted for, to be careful. Nova went for it and he made it. So now Nova's pulling ahead by a little bit, going into 8-3. we are as neck and neck as it can be. So now at this point, 8-3 for me is an RNG nightmare. Oh, and another death for Nova. An opening for Murph. Now Murph's just got to be careful and execute here. Another death for Nova. That's a game over for Nova. He's got to start back at 8-1. Obviously not ideal, but we've already seen one game over. Who knows what'll happen? So Murph well in the lead now. An opportunity here. Just needs to cleanly execute 8-4, and that will be all tied up here. Very exciting. Nova moving his way through 8-1 pretty efficiently, however. Now he's being careful. And another death, unfortunately, for Novawolf. Murph trying to get through the turnaround room. Nice and clean. Good turnaround. And he's in the water section. So MurphInTheWild just has to be very careful and make his way through. Even damage boost through Bowser if he can keep big here. Oh, and that was close. Okay, well, he got the hammer, got him. And he made it through. Okay, so MurphInTheWild makes it. And takes round 2. GG's to MurphInTheWild. And Nova rounding in 8-1. Still moving through it at a respectable pace. Beautiful 8-2. Beautiful 8-2 by Nova. Again, Nova going into 8-3. Those Hammer Brothers did their best to throw a wrench into the works, but... And Nova finishing 8-3 in good time. Alright, going into 8-4. Ooh, getting the pipe jump. Very well done by Nova. Turnaround room, quick X, fast excel, maybe yes. I'm not really good at identifying that. Great turnaround. Well, not great turnaround, but again, I'm not good at identifying this, so I don't know why I'm commentating. Hey! Alright, good job, good water section. Alright, in the pipe. 325. It's a great 8-4. Come on, Bowser. Oh! Alright, Novawolf finishes it off. Bowser did his best, but hey, Novawolf outsmarted him that time. Great job, guys. GG's to both of our runners. Very exciting tied race. It all comes down to our final match. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. So MurphInTheWild was part of a 17-minute slugfest the other night, so I'm glad that this is going very smoothly in hindsight, but wow. Back and forth, up and down. The carnage, folks. The absolute carnage. A real slobber knocker, if you will. Alright, I'll see myself out. So, we're going to the final match very soon. So we're moving into the final game, tied 1-1. Our contestants are ready and ready to go. We're going to have a countdown very shortly. I'm very excited to be with you for this exciting match. Okay, so we're gonna have a little tiny we're gonna take care of some issues here. We're gonna have a little tiny break, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. In the meantime, again, I can tell you a little bit more about our contestants today. Our runners, Novawolf and MurphInTheWild. So I did a little recon. So MurphInTheWild's PB, like I said earlier, is 5 minutes and 9 seconds, and I believe he operates on the NES proper. And then Novawolf's PB is 4 minutes 59 seconds and 873 milliseconds, and I believe he operates on the an emulator, Nestopia, and I believe he uses a keyboard from the USA, and MurphInTheWild from Canada. So we might be ready to go soon. But so I'll just say this, very exciting. So MurphInTheWild came in as the underdog in this match, as I said before, but you know, that was very exciting to come back. I mean, in the world of Mario, everybody here knows a 5 minute 9 second PB versus a 4 minute 59 second is a lifetime. So it's very exciting for MurphInTheWild to be 1-1 with Novawolf. So I think we're ready for the final round to start here. So very excited, folks. All right, we're about ready to begin. All right, everybody, take a deep breath and get ready. The final encounter between Novawolf and MurphInTheWild for all the marbles. All right, let's roll. Okay. So 1-1, classic 1-1. Everybody loves a good old-fashioned 1-1. Who knows how they're going to approach this? Both with 379, so great start. Oof. We are neck and neck after 1-1. Very exciting. All right, so I think Nova's off to a very slight lead. Okay, so Murph opting for some safer strats to get through there. Both Nova and Murph work a little bit on that first pipe, jump over, and move very quickly to the warp pipes near the end here. So we get a nice turnaround by both contestants, and they both go into World 4-1. Zooming, folks. Okay, so we're not opting for. So far, none of our racers have opted for a safety mushroom. And we're just going for 4-1. Again, 4-1 is the level that puts me to sleep when I run this game. And, you know, at this point, getting hit by anything or jumping down a pipe or a hole would be a tragedy. But luckily, both of our contestants, both of our runners make it through unscathed. Again, Novawolf's maintaining a slight lead. All right, down in 4-2. So we have one bump. We have 2 bumps. Oh, and who knows with Nova? Gotta be careful here to try to get our wrong warp. So Murph does not get a wrong warp. Nova anticipates that and throws himself into the warm embrace of death to get himself another chance at it. Nova misses twice. Murph misses again. Now I think Murph is in trouble. Murph's looking for a reset as quickly as possible here. to get him back to World 4-1. So right now, Nova is in a substantial lead if he can hit a wrong warp here, and he gets it. And so Murph has to work his way back from 4-1, needs to get to 4-2. There's a nice turnaround by Nova, and he's in World 8. And so Murph just has to stick to the plan and keep going. And who knows what'll happen. Right now, Nova's off to a pretty good, sizable lead at this point. No safety from Nova here, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. He would have time, I think, to get a mushroom, some such thing. But he's going to just take his time and make his way through the level, not do anything too risky. And he has a sub 5. His PB's a sub 5, so he's got to know a little bit about RNG strats that you can do in 8-3, so it's not such a hellscape of Koopa-induced murder. So, MurphInTheWild making his way through 4-2. I think he might, I don't know if he's going to go for the wrong warp or not. I think he is, yes. He made that. Nova's looking, he's farming. And then we have Murph making his way to World 8. And so Nova's on a leisurely stroll for 8-2. Jumping up and down, no reason to be. He's silly with his strats. Oh, nice jump by Nova. Murph losing his safety in 8-1, but still going strong, working his way through. It's not over now, folks. 8-3 has been a disaster so far. Well, not really a disaster, but a disaster for me. But we're gonna watch Nova make his way carefully through that. Murph is still catching up, or trying his best to. Nova definitely dodging some Koopas. Koopas were nice to him. And then he makes it a beautiful, beautiful 8-3. Alright, so moving into 8-4, we have Nova in the lead, needs to get through 8-4 nice and clean. Hopefully Bowser is nice to him. Okay. Through this with a nice 8-4 pipe jump. Now he's in the turnaround room. Murph is being very careful, working his way through 8-2, which is fair. A nice attempt at a bullet bill glitch by Murph. Oh, and we got a finishing time here. Let's see here, we got... Ooh, it's a nice execution. Let's see if Bowser's nice to him. And... oh, very careful. Waiting for a moment to strike. And there we go. There we have it with a 5:58. Very well done, Novawolf. GG. MurphInTheWild rounding in a nice 8-3. Working his way through. 8-4 is coming up. 8-4 is always very fun, but, you know, there's some tricky stuff in 8-4. Okay, so MurphInTheWild was moving in, went for a pipe jump, didn't make it, but that's okay. He avoids those Paracoopas and gets into the pipe, into the turnaround room. Nice turn into the water section of 8-4. And now we're small, finishing it off. A very respectable run. Let's see if Bowser is good to Murph. Bowser, why? Bowser, no. Yay, there you go. 7-14. Very well done. GG's to MurphInTheWild. GG's to Novawolf. Wow. Bowser was doing his best to ruin your existence, Murph, but you did it. Great. Great job, everybody. That's awesome. Very exciting. Very well done. All right. We might do some interviews shortly. Arctic Ranger, we will not do Duck Hunt. This is an SMB 1 speedrun. SMB 1. But that was very exciting, folks. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you guys doing?
Oh, not too bad.
I'm a little shaken up.
That second run was pretty frazzling, I would assume.
Yeah, I don't even know. That was just I don't even, a combination of very bad gameplay and very bad RNG.
Well, listen, that was very exciting. So this is my first time I've ever commentated on something, and what an opening sort of game for me to comment on. That was very exciting. So good
Yeah,
job.
game 2, I was not expecting that. I was like, well, he probably go to 507, and I'll just go ahead and finish up here. I went to like the game after I finished, and like I didn't want to spoil it for everybody else, so I was like kind of lurking in the comments, and then I I saw that I was like I won, so like it was awesome.
Yeah, I gamed over twice.
So,
Oh man, I can't wait to watch it. Like I don't really know what happened in the last game.
I'm
My problem was like when I knew I was going to be eliminated, I went back to small Mario strats. But all week I've been playing big Mario, and I couldn't do 4-2. I couldn't do it. Like every attempt is little Mario. I couldn't do the wrong warp, so I had to go back to 4-1. It was brutal.
So guys, like I've run this game a little bit, and the 4-2 like the wrong warp to me like is my absolute. It destroys me every time. So when you were going into this tournament style game, are you both thinking 100% wrong warp every single time, and whatever happens happens? Or
Usually it's not a problem. Like I feel like I'm 90 to 95% consistent, but apparently like I didn't practice with little Mario, and I should have done that, I guess, before the game. So like it was just pressing the left button. Like I'm using an old controller from 1985, so maybe I should clean it out a bit. And I know my down button is going to be an issue too, but I didn't even get that far anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, I was doing it just fine in practice. I did a bunch of practice and no resets, and I was getting it pretty much every time. But for some reason today, it just like everything that could have possibly gone wrong did. I guess the only thing that could have been worse was right warping. Fortunately, that didn't happen. But I mean, I died like 5 times in that level, which is ridiculous, and I didn't know.
I thought
there was once I could have died on purpose, but I thought I might have had enough bumps, but I should have just, I think when in doubt, just die and don't bother going back to 4-1. It's not worth doing the right warp.
Oh, you can tell.
I thought you guys were playing a joke on the old Dubious Dynamite who's never commentated on something before, because that was wild. That second game was absolutely wild.
Well, it was a joke, but I was a victim of it as well. So.
So when I also noticed that, so I love me some pipe jumps. You know, 1-2 has some pipe jumps. 8-1 has some. 8-1 notoriously those horrible pipe jumps. That pipe jump over 8-2, like the way you jump over the little muncher. I noticed that again, tournament style, new to me. Not a lot of pipe jumps. Is, you know, when you're behind, are you thinking, well, maybe if I do pipe jumps, it'll save me X amount of time, or is it again a no pipe jump scenario?
Well, for this tournament, I was trying to keep my strats relatively basic because it's my first time and I didn't want to die to trying to do something, but I might add them in because next round I'm going to have much fiercer competition in there and I might have to consider implementing those. But I was trying to keep the strats relatively basic this time. Obviously didn't help that much, but I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens in the future rounds.
Well, then I noticed also, Nova, you stayed largely small the whole time, and Murph, said you were practicing with Fire Mario or Big Mario, and I honestly don't know because I like to play as I practice mostly as Small Mario, but for myself in a tournament situation, I die a lot, and so it's just interesting to see how two runners approach a tournament style game differently.
Well, I've never done a Fire Mario run in this game ever.
Oh no.
Because I don't think it's worth learning that. For the most part, I was fine just doing Small Mario, and that's what I'm used to. So,
Yeah.
and I don't have to worry about like power-ups and backups and all that stuff.
It's
I
a
mean,
whole
if I
new,
die, I
it's a whole
die.
new set of moves you have to learn. Like I took, as soon as I signed up for the tournament, I did the Japanese tournament a few months ago, and I got killed because like I was going as Little Mario and I'm not good enough, and I'm not consistent enough at getting through the whole game. But now I spent like hours all week playing as Big and Fire Mario. But like I said, I guess I need to practice Little Mario like a couple times before the game starts, just in case I'm in that situation. But I even tried the pipe jumps in 1-2, but I always aim short. In the sense, I guess I was taking it, too easy. I missed it both times, so that sucks.
But I mean, on all three games, the second game got a little out of hand, but on the first and third game, yeah, I know, I know. I mean, you probably, probably kicking yourselves. Both of you are for how that went. But first game and third game, man, really, really respectable times, and especially on the pressure of a tournament. So again, I think everybody would agree, very good job to both of you.
Do you have my time when I hit my timer twice? I don't even know what I got that one time.
Is that on the second one? I don't have that, but it exists somewhere in the internet.
I'm sure someone maybe in the comments might remember and hopefully post it in there. But was it like was it a good 5 something or?
I think in the second game. So Jeremy says it was 7:24. And then this one is and then this one is your last one.
At least that was 10 minutes faster than my last night's stream, so that's an improvement.
I appreciate both of your efforts. As in Nova and Murph, you were both there for our 17-minute run. So again, guys, great job and very exciting, and good luck to Nova moving forward and Murph moving forward as well.
Yeah, good luck, Nova. Hopefully we'll meet again in sometime in the tournament if things go well for us.
Yeah,
well, I guess not you, but
yeah, we'll see how things play out. I think I played
Jeremy next, yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy next round, so that could be an issue, especially if I play like I did today.
But my problem is like since I lost, I think the best I can do is maybe get to Cookie, and like he's amazing, so like that could be me. So.
Yeah, and so when I guess our next game for everybody, I'm not sure which channel it will be on yet, but it'll be Your Free Chicken and Kriller 37. And so stay tuned for that. It should be good. And then yeah, we're ready to go. So again, thanks guys.
Yeah, thanks again.
All right, bye everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Great game again to all of our contestants. Thank you very much, Cyclone. It was a pleasure. I look forward to doing it more again in the future. So again, take care. Stay tuned. Our next race is going to be Your Free Chicken versus Kriller 37. Jeremy, MKW, and Marzo2 are going to provide the commentary for that. And then again, stay tuned to our schedule because there's a lot of games still coming in. Right.